Hello and welcome to the JB&M Sports Fanatic channel. So here we go. Game 5. We're all tied up in the series 2-2. We're back at Golden State this time. And speaking of Golden State, they get the first basket of the game here. So they're up 2-0 in this one here in the first quarter with 11 minutes and 35 seconds to go here. And so obviously, both teams have shown that fresh off a loss, they do not lose back to back. So if that's the case, we'll see if Boston can keep that going. But right now, Jason Tatum just threw the ball out of bounds, already starting off with a turnover, right? I mean, this guy is leading the entire playoffs in turnover, and it's just sad at this point, all the amount of turnover that they have. But Steph, bounce pass to Draymond. Draymond picks up the basketball, gives it up. Working it around the perimeter right now. Andrew Wiggins with it, guarded by Tatum. Wiggins kicks it out. Corner. Draymond's going to shoot the three. He missed that one. Horford with the rebound here. Marcus Smart with the basketball. He's got it. Around the free throw line. Now he's going to back out. Give it up to Tatum. Here going to set the screen. And so Tatum has got to protect the basketball. There's no way around it. He's got to protect the basketball. He gives it up to Jaylen Brown. Brown going to work versus Klay Thompson. Going to take the difficult jump shot. Get stopped with the fall. Okay, it's 2-2. What's good with you, old man? What's good with you? We've got old man. We've got Braden. Braden says Warriors. You already know what it is. You know what they say. Typically, whoever wins game 5, that's typically who wins the finals, whenever it's tied 2-2. So we'll see if that's the case. But Golden State got that bucket off the glass right there. So now Jaylen Brown with it versus Draymond Green. He gives it up to Smart, who gives it up to Williams, who gives it back to Brown. Brown falls to the ground there. He was fouled. And again, right now, Golden State up 4-2. But such a critical game. And to be down here at Golden State right now, this is an opportunity right now for the Warriors to go ahead and try to just send the message that we want to close things basically by winning a pivotal game 5 at home. This is when you got to win. Let's see, Marcus Smart with it. Almost lost the ball there. He's got it, dribbles inside, puts it up, missed that one. So the Celtics unable to convert there. And now you've got Chef Curry with it. Goes inside, lays it up, makes it look so easy. He literally just flinged it up there and it went in. So Golden State's up 6-2. So now Jason Tatum's got it. He gives up the ball. Brown's got it versus Klay. Right now, Boston, they got that one to go right there because Williams was able to convert on that. But right now, Boston looking very shaky with the handles right now. Steph got it right now, guarded by Marcus Smart. Bounce pass to Draymond. Draymond gets 2 points right there. So trying to get Draymond involved offensively here. Boston with it. Trailing 8-4. Turnover. Golden State got it. Foul them before you can get there to the free throw line. To the on that fast break. But man, this has been crazy. Let's see. Braden says Green scored. Let's go. And so let's see, old man says, got great news. I'm 90% sure I will get approved for this MRI, and I will find out in a couple weeks if I need surgery. It looks like 75% I might have to have surgery. And so, okay. That is good news that you said 90% sure that you will get approved for the MRI. And so, okay, bet. Definitely going to be keeping you in our prayers for sure, old man. Most definitely. All right, but here we go. Warriors with the basketball. Now you've got it with Wiggins. Got it. Steps back with the jumper. Gets that one to fall. So already early in this one, I like the energy that Golden State has right now. Meanwhile, Boston turned it over again almost. If it wasn't for Draymond going out of bounds there. But my goodness, what is Boston trying to prove? Like, they are just, wow. But you see the lazy pass right there. Almost turned it over. If it wasn't for Draymond going out of bounds for that one. All right, but here we go. Boston with it. Smart has it up top. Gives it up. Tatum's got it. Tatum trying to be aggressive here. Gives the ball up to Horford. Pump fakes. Kicks in the corner. Brown's going to shoot the three. Missed that one. Golden State gets the rebound. I don't like the ball movement that I'm seeing right now for Boston. It's like, oh, I got the ball. What do I do with it? What do I do with it? And it's like a panic almost when they have the ball. But Golden State with it. Now Steph Curry's got it. Gives it up. Draymond, he passes it. Wiggins for three. Misses that one. Brown gets the rebound here for the Boston Celtics, who trail right now 10-4 early in the first quarter. Brown drives to the basket, puts up a difficult shot, no good. Steph Curry with the rebound. Steph Curry with the basketball. Still has it. Guarded by Tatum. Gives it up to Draymond, who gives it to Clay. Clay's going to shoot the three. He misses it. Celtics get the rebound here. So Brown's going to bring it up court. Crossing half court right now, guarded by Wiggins. Let's see, old man says he got Warriors winning this game. Next game, Celtics will win. And then you say game 7, Clay hits the game-winning three. So old man sticking with the narrative here. And so, oh man, another block from behind shot right there. And so, wow. Golden State with it. Wiggins gives it up. Green's got it. Oh, what a fake by Draymond. Oh my goodness. Call a timeout. Call a timeout. Take them back to the bus and let's get off the bus and let's run this back again, because this is not what it should not be starting off like this for Boston. I mean, Boston is looking like they're running on flat tires right now. I don't know what's going on. Wow. I mean, I know it's early, but gee, this is not the start that you want right now if you're Boston. And so Braden says, what a play by Green. And so, yeah, I mean, he faked them out. He faked them out. He faked them out. So, wow. I'm telling you, right now, Boston is just going through the motion right now. They are going through the motion right now, and they're going to have to wake up. They're going to have to wake up immediately. They're going to need Jason Tatum to really take it to the next level here, and they're going to need the team to feed off of their energy. But right now, the passes that they're doing, the turnovers already, the shot selection, everything just screams that right now their mind's just not focused. Let's see, old man says Green showed up to play. And so, I mean, yeah, you expect nothing less from a team that has their core guys have already experienced what it's like to grind in the championships. They understand how pivotal Game 5 is. They understand that better than anybody. Right now for Boston, I mean, they got to wake up. They have got to wake up right now. This is bad. Real bad. Let's see, old man says, JB, if it's rumored Suns are looking into sign and trade Aiden. And so, yeah, I did. I figured that would probably be the route that they would look to take, just based upon how the rumble sounded like towards the end of that, like a couple weeks ago when I was first hearing about the situation there. And so obviously he wants to be paid. He feels like he should be valued more, but based upon what he's done, I mean, 2 years ago, if Aiden steps up and plays to his capability, I feel like that could have altered the series, but he was unable to. So, but we'll see how that plays out. Let's see. Old man says, I say Lakers offered him AD and Russ with a 2025 pick for CP3 and Aiden. Ooh, CP3 and Aiden. And so that would be interesting. I wonder how they would feel about that trade right there. I mean, from the aspect of AD, now obviously them at Russ, I'm sure that they would not love that idea. But I mean, hey, anything's possible. Anything is possible. But again, right now we're currently at the commercial because the Boston Celtics opted to call a full timeout after trailing 12-4 early in this one. Well, let's see. So far in this one for Golden State, I mean, you've already got Green's got you 4, Wiggins got you 4, Curry's got 2, Porter Jr. he's got 2 so far. Clay's still looking to get his first points of the game, but right now, I mean, you've already got a good mixture already from your lineup. It's not all so far on Curry in this first quarter, and that could be a bad sign for Boston because that means he may get going later on in this one. All right, let's see. Old man says, I like AD, but he can't stay healthy, and it's true. He hasn't shot a basketball yet. Either way, Lakers need to blow it up after next season. And so, fact. All right, but here we go. So the Celtics with the basketball right now. And so you've got White in the game here running the point. Bounce pass there to Horford. He kicks it out. Jason Tatum's got it. Tatum trying to get involved in this game somehow in a positive way. Guarded by Klay Thompson. Kicks it out. Horford has it. He puts up the shot off the glass. Missed it. Wiggins comes away with the rebound. Gives it up. Draymond's got it. Gives it back to Wiggins here. And so Wiggins drives in. Kicks it back out. Draymond's got it. Gives it up to Klay. Obviously, they want Klay to get involved as well here. He puts up the jump shot, and he gets it to fall. So every single starter right now for Golden State has already went out there and scored right now. So, hey, if it's going to be that kind of a day, look out. This might get ugly. White gives it up to Horford. Horford being aggressive here. Puts up the shot, missed it, got his own rebound, put it up in that time, able to get the putback here. Boston desperately needed that one. They trail right now 14-6. Draymond's got it here for the Warriors. He's going to bring it up court here. Let's see. Braden says, what a shot by Klay. And so speaking of Klay, he's got the basketball again. Gives it up to the big man who gives it back. Klay puts the shot up there, and he missed that one. But it's going to be a foul anyways there. Again, 14-6 right now. Boston has got to do something right now. All right, so here we go. Jason Tatum's got it here. Guarded by Andrew Wiggins. This is where you need your stars to be stars. They set the pick for him. Wiggins still on him. Set another screen for him. Gives up the ball. Brown's going to take the three. Brown misses it. Golden State's going to get the rebound. They're up 14-6. Andrew Wiggins with the basketball here. Guarded by Brown. You see Klay moving here. Wiggins takes the shot, and he misses that one. Tatum comes away with the rebound. White's got the basketball here for the Celtics. Crosses half court right now. Guarded by Curry. Still with it. Drives to the basket. Under the basket right now. Gives it to Brown, and Brown's going to put it up there. Unable to convert. Golden State with the basketball right now. Wiggins has it. Guarded by Smart. Gives it up to Klay. Going to set the screen. Klay for three. Klay hits the three. Oh, my goodness. Sound the alarm. 17-6 right now. It is not looking good right now for Boston. But Boston has it here. Al Horford gives it up. Jason Tatum's got it. Tatum the ball almost ripped from him. Almost ripped from him. But bailed out by the foul there by Looney. But the ball almost ripped from him. I mean, come on, man. Like, he got to work on them handles, bro. This is just, wow. All right, so substitution here for the Celtics. Yeah, they're going to send him on the sideline with them Pikachu-looking shoes he's wearing right there. It's definitely not helping him. All right, so a lot of substitutions right now. Again, we're still in the first quarter with about 4 minutes and 54 seconds to go. And Golden State's up 17-6 right now. Brown on the sideline for the inbound the ball. Already we've got a foul here. All right, White's got it. Gives it up to Brown. Brown takes it to the rim and gets that one to fall plus the foul. Okay. Okay. 17-8. That's what they need more of right now. Exactly what they need more of right now. All right, so we have the and one opportunity. Free throw attempt is up, and he misses that one. Draymond with the basketball here. Gives it up. Looney passes it. Klay's got it. Klay's going to take the three. Missed out one. Celtics here with the rebound. And let's see. Braden says Looney has 3 fouls. And old man says, JB, did you see Myers sign his second round tender for $3.95 million? Yes, I did see that earlier today. I will say that. So I was happy to see that that Myers did that. I did see that. But here we go. Steph Curry with the jumper for 2. He missed that one. Williams gets the rebound, gives it up to Brown right now. So Brown's going to cross half court for the Celtics. He has it up top here. Tough defense here. Gives it up to Smart. Smart goes inside, puts it up there. Shot no good. Golden State here with the rebound. Gary Payton II has it. Gets it down low on the block. looking to kick it out, gives it to Kevin Looney. He passes it to Klay Thompson. So Klay versus Horford here, but we have a timeout call there. All right, so timeout called by Golden State. So Golden State up right now, 17-8 right now. So far in the first quarter, it has belonged to Golden State. But yeah, that's something to keep an eye out for right there, Braden, when it comes to Looney and his 3 fouls. And again, right now we're currently at the commercial because Golden State did call the timeout. But Golden State right now putting in work. Clay's got 5 points. Green's got 4 points. Wiggins has 4 points here. Porter Jr., he's got you 2. And Curry's got 2 so far in this one. So right now it's a great sign that Golden State is leading despite the fact that Curry has not had to do much right here. Whenever the rest of the guys step up, that's a great sign right there. Meanwhile, for Boston, they've got 8 points right now. Brown's got 4 of those 8 points. You got Horford with 2, and you got Williams III with 2. Right now, Tatum, he's just not involved right now. The only thing that he's contributing to right now is the turnover category. That is really literally about it. You add 1 rebound to it, and that's it. Hasn't even put up a shot so far in this game. We're already with just 3 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the first quarter. His team desperately needs him to step up right now. Marcus Smart, he's 0 for 3 right now. He's got just 0 points right now. And so right now, Boston, they're not looking like Boston. They're not looking like Boston at all. But again, we're currently right now at the commercial right now. Again, Golden State called the timeout. But so far as a team, Golden State, they're 8 of 14 out there as a team. 1 of 6 from 3-point range. Again, Klay hit the only 3 so far for Golden State. But Boston, 4 of 15 and 0 for 3 from 3-point range right now. Again, still at the commercial right now. And while we have some time, Braden and Old Man, have you guys been able to see the updates to the fantasy football? And so we've got Alan here on the stream. What's good with you, Alan? What's good with you? How are you doing? And let's see, Alan says, great games. Can't wait. August 19th, Madden 23 come out, but you can pre-order it now. And so absolutely. Let me know, Alan. I have not seen too much along the lines of, in terms of like the features, but what new features is Madden talking about adding for Madden 23? I actually have not even seen the trailer other than the one that pissed off Marcus Peters. I think it was Marcus Peters for the Ravens and all like that. But yeah, let me know what kind of features to look forward to for the next Madden. All right, so here we go. Back to the action here. And so Golden State with the basketball. Klay Thompson has it up top versus Al Horford. Blows past him, gives it up here. Three-point shot goes up. Three-point shot goes in by Gary Payton II. Golden State leads 20-8 right now. Here in the first quarter with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. So White has it right now for the Celtics. They need a spark. They need someone to step up. He gives it up. Brown has it. He's going to take the jumper right now. He missed that one. And so now Golden State with the rebound. Draymond crossing half court right now. Gives it up here, and ball got knocked out of bounds. There's going to be a turnover going the other way. It was a great idea, just poor execution. Braden says, I haven't looked at it yet, and so yes, so now I've officially put it at 4 divisions as of today. Again, I'm still waiting on 80s, if 80s is going to do this or not. Once I figure out from 80s, for sure, and we get it done, I'll go ahead and finalize the rosters, and if he doesn't do it, then I'll just finalize it probably by the end of the month or something like that. But here we go. So Golden State gets another turnover opportunity here. And so Gary Payton II looked like he tripped on that one. Gonna have some free throws coming up here. But they lead right now 20-8. Let's see, Braden says, what changes you make? So, yeah, I added a fourth division, which was the game plan all along to make it at 4 divisions, 5 teams in each division. And essentially, any trade that goes through will be under the commissioner. That's me, my review, as opposed to like the league voting. Just because with 20 people, having to get 10 people to veto a really bad trade will be a hassle. Just in case it's an awful trade. And so I don't plan on vetoing any trades unless it's just a downright terrible, disrespectful type of trade that somebody's just trying to find a way to cheat or something like that. So, but other than that, those are the 2 moves for right now. I can't make more until I finalize the rosters, in which I need 80s to go ahead and let me know either way before I can do that. But White goes up there strong, draws the contact there. Again, Golden State up right now 22-8. But one thing I will say that we have seen throughout the playoffs is that there can be an awful quarter followed up by a fantastic quarter. So we will see how that transpires. We'll see how that transpires. But yeah, other than that, Braden is probably just the divisions for some people. They probably got swapped into that 4th division. So a little bit of a realignment in that sense. But that's pretty much it. All right, so here we go. You see Andre Iguodala's in. They inbound the ball here. All right, that's going to be a foul there. All right, so Golden State looking to inbound the ball. Steph Curry's going to bring it up here. Again, Golden State leading right now 22-8 here in the first quarter with 2 minutes and 28 seconds to go. Steph has it. Steph looking to make a play here. Puts it up and gets that one to fall. Okay, 24-8 right now. 24-8. White has it here for the Celtics. They need something to happen good here for the Celtics. The last 2 minutes, it'd be nice to go on a run. Jason Tatum's got it. Will he put a shot up there? He does. And he gets it to fall despite the difficult contact there. No foul, but it's 24-10. But here we go. Steph from way out there just did miss it. Wow. Almost knocked that one down. Pritchard's got it here for the Celtics. Versus Poole. He gives it up. Now JT's got it. JT going to work. I mean, JT's got to work on them handles, but he gets down in the fall there. But I'm just not feeling comfortable with his handles. But okay, so now he's getting involved a little bit. He should have got involved way earlier, but better late than never. And they certainly need him to be involved now. But it's 24-12. Golden State with it. Andre Iguodala with the ball here. Gives it up to Wiggins. Wiggins versus White. You got to like that matchup there. Got to take advantage of it. He takes the jumper. Gets that one to fall. Took advantage of it. 26-12 right there. That's a mismatch every day of the week. A minute and 19 seconds left to go, and Golden State's up 26-12 here in the first quarter of this game. Let's see. Braden says, so if I try to trade Baker Mayfield for Derrick Henry, you'll veto it. And so if you try to make that trade, I may ask the other person, why would you give up Henry for Baker? And if they run, I mean, some people believe that Baker's a top 15 quarterback. And so if they're not too high on Henry, I would probably let that trade slide. I would probably let that trade slide and stuff like that. And so Curry, he misses that one. Celtics get the rebound here. And so White gives it out. Pritchard shoots it. He missed it. But they got the offensive rebound and the putback. All right, so it's a 10-point game right now. 26-16 right now. Poole's got it. Steps back. 3-point shot. Okay, he airballed that one. Airballed that one. Got a little excited right there. I get it. 30 seconds left to go in the first quarter. All right, so here we go. Tatum with the basketball up top here. Versus Wiggins. Gives it up. Pritchard has it. Pritchard for 3. He misses that one. All right, Golden State here with the basketball. 10 seconds left. Curry's got it. versus White. Now they swap defenders. Curry going up strong. Able to, and ball goes out of bounds that time. Going to be a shooting foul. But that's a good question, though, Braden. That's a good question. All right, so it's going to be an inbound here. Wiggins with it. Ooh. Now that may be a shooting foul potentially there. They may want to check that. Oh wow, tech. Wow, so you're already throwing a tech. I mean, my man just got started, and you threw a tech on him already. He said we're not playing that today. Wow. Let's see. Alan says, I will tell you when I find out, but there's three versions of Madden 23. And so, okay. What I'm really concerned about the most when it comes to Madden is will they finally adopt the cross play systems like they've done in FIFA and things like that? Will they finally allow me to play against all those PlayStation users who are diehard PlayStation guys and I'm a diehard Xbox guy? Will I finally be able to play against them? That has been something that I've been trying to keep my ear out for. If they do that, I'll be happy. That's the one feature I want them to add. Everything else, that's what matters the most right now for me. If they can do that for me. But yeah, you mod. I mean, they are quick to throw him a tech though, like extremely quick. I feel like if Steve Kerr did exactly what he did, they would not have thrown a tech. I mean, they are super quick with that. All right, so here we go. Got Steph Curry here about to get the tech free throw coming up. Ooh, Steph missed that one. Again, Golden State was in a bonus, but there's zero point 0.2 seconds to go in the first quarter. All right, so here we go. So now it's Andrew Wiggins' time at the free throw line. He puts it up. He misses that one. So a couple missed free throws here from Golden State. We'll see if that matters later on. But right now they lead 26-16. But another free throw attempt coming up here for Wiggins. Let's see. Braden says this game is reminding me of game one. That'll be an interesting comparison there. All right, so he gets that free throw to fall. So it's 27-16 right now. Golden State up by 11, and that's going to conclude the end of the first quarter. So at the end of the first quarter, Golden State up 27-16 right now. It's been all Golden State in the first quarter. We'll see if that continues in the second quarter, or now that Jason Tatum's involved with the offense, will that spark Boston from going on a run here in the second quarter? We'll find that out when we come back from the commercial. Let's see. Alan says, me too, because my friend talking like always, I hope we can play cross play so I can show my skills more. And so, yeah, because honestly, I mean, for some people, I guess it really doesn't matter if they play PlayStation or Xbox in terms of it, but from like what I've noticed over the years, there is a slight difference in like if I'm playing Xbox and like if I'm running a slant in terms of the timing, because when you play with the Patriots, timing is everything. The timing is off by about a good second or two, and that throws me off a lot. Or having to look at my button one more time to make sure I'm pressing the right button if I'm trying to play on a different console, that throws me off as well. So I'd rather play on the console that I'm most comfortable with, playing against the person on the console that they're most comfortable with. And let's see who's really at the top here. That's how I feel about it. So that would be great. That would be great. But so far in this one, I mean, you look at what Golden State's doing right now as a team. 11 of 21 out there in the court. Meanwhile, for Boston, 8 of 23 out there in the court. You look at the leading scorers right now in this game for Golden State. I mean, Andrew Wiggins, surprised, well, quietly with 7 points right now. Then you've got Gary Payton, the second off the bench. He's got your 5 points right now. Obviously, Clay's got 5, Curry's got 4, Green's got 4. I mean, that's a great sign right here. It's a great formula right there for Golden State. Just add Poole to the mix, and hey, it'll be a party. But what Boston is doing, I mean, Tatum's got your 6 points. Brown's got your 4. Williams, he's got your 4 as well. But, I mean, Tatum came on late in that first quarter. So that's kind of a positive right there in the sense that if he can just be more aggressive with that mindset, he's 3 of 3 right now out there. If he gets it going, maybe it makes things a lot easier for everybody else to start hitting as well. So we'll see how that plays out. As the old man says, JB, do you play Madden Ultimate Teams? If so, EA might have gave Patriots a W for Mew 23 with Tyquan Thornton. And so I actually do not. That's something that I probably need to get into, but that is something that I have not done yet. But I may look to venture into that as well, especially once we get Madden 23. Because I already know once we get the next college football, like that's what you're going to see a lot of when college football actually does make their next game, unless it just turns out to be a crappy product, which I'm hoping it's not the case. But yeah, I'll be looking to get more involved in Madden 23 moving forward. That's something that I'll make a priority there. But again, right now we're currently at the commercial still with the second quarter coming upon us soon. But again, let's see how many thumbs up we've got right now. Make sure you guys, if you have not already, that you do press the thumbs up button and also subscribe to the channel if you're someone that's watching that's not subscribed already. But let's see where we are right now in terms of how many thumbs up we've currently got going right now. All right, I see that we're at 4 thumbs up here. Let's see if we can get to about 10 by halftime. But here we go. Celtics with the basketball here. Jason Tatum's got it. Going to set the screen for him. Gives it up. Pritchard, pump fake, steps to the side, shoots the 3. Oh, he missed out. But they got the offensive rebound before Williams hit the ground on that one. And so let's see. Old man says, yeah, I'm ready. I'm really hoping they make a great college football game. I am a little disappointed and saddened that Notre Dame does not want to be a part of it. I feel like at this point you're just being too selfish and too greedy if you really just don't want to. Because this is about the fans. That's what it really comes down to. The people who, pay all them tickets, support your teams. They want to be able to, at least enjoy a video game version of the team. And you rob them of that if you're Notre Dame by them not wanting to be a part of it. But here we go. Golden State, tried to get it down low to Draymond. That would have been a great pass if that would have worked. Instead, they're going to give it to Clay here. Clay versus Pritchard. Got to like that matchup there if Clay can hit it. Clay posting them up. 2 guys on him. Kicks it out. Big man got it. Gives it up. Quick pass. Missed that one. All right, so Celtics here with the basketball right now, trailing by 11. Tatum gives it up. Pritchard's got it. Gets it back to Tatum. Wiggins on him. Tatum gets inside, puts up the difficult shot there. Nah, not going to work. Jordan Poole with the basketball here. Let's see, Allen said, they talking about crossplay. I know I'm the best, but I know I'm not best in the world, but I want to see how I am in the world of madness. So exactly, that's what it all comes down to. I mean, I shouldn't have to switch over to PlayStation just to play against my friends and stuff like that, because I mean, either way, it's the same game that we're buying, so I feel like, that this is something that they have to do. It's been long overdue. It's about time now. It is about time. I mean, because if they do that, then, hey, I mean, maybe it would make sense to do some type of like Madden online franchise or something like that if you have crossplay because most of the people I'm going to be playing against they are PlayStation people. Meanwhile, for Boston though, Williams the third gets the first free throw attempt to fall. He's averaging 6.3 points per game in the NBA Finals and about 7.5 rebounds a game. Let's see. Braden says, I forgot that Notre Dame doesn't want to be a part of the game. That sucks. Notre Dame really thinks that they're just the ish. I mean, forgive me if you're a Notre Dame fan, but I mean, they are really rubbing me the wrong way. They're too good to join a conference. They're too good to be on a video game. They're too good to do anything but get a championship. Just by playing the weak schedule that they put together each and every year, handpicking the games. And Jason Tatum throws the ball over. He doesn't even give me time to talk. He turns the ball over. Bruh. His last name, I'm going to change his last name from Tatum to Turnover. Jason Turnover. That's what he is right now. I mean, my goodness. But yeah, Braden, it is just completely sad. I mean, that they don't want to be a part of it. So, but it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, I am very saddened about that. I want to be as close to realistic as possible. So not having them there is saddened. But hey, they're not my team. So it is what it is. All right, so here we go. Draymond gets the first free throw attempt to fall. It's 31-18. 13-point lead right now for Golden State here in the second quarter with 9 minutes, 57 seconds to go. All right, so another free throw attempt coming up here for Draymond. All right, so Draymond converts 2 for 2 at the free throw line. Golden State up 32-18. Marcus Smart here for the Celtics with the basketball. Smart puts the pedal to the metal. He kicks it out. White's got it. Kicks it out. Smart comes inside here, puts it up, gets the 2 points. All right, it's 32-20 right now. 12-point lead here for Golden State. Jordan Poole here with the basketball. Guarded by White. And that's going to be a turnover here. If I'm Golden State, I want to make sure that I don't keep Steph on the bench too long so he doesn't get, because you want to keep him in there so the second quarter he can get warmed up. Meanwhile, White shoots the three, missed that one. Let's see. Braden says, I used to like Notre Dame and wanted them to make the playoff. Then they made the playoff in 2018 and got destroyed. LOL. I mean, my problem with Notre Dame is that when you're in a conference and you have a team that's really good, you just can't avoid it. UGA cannot avoid Bama and same vice versa. Florida can't avoid those guys. So the SEC, you can't avoid people. Clemson is your conference, so I'm not going to complain. But Notre Dame, they're handpicking people. They're playing Michigan State on a down year. They're playing Michigan on a bad year. They're playing teams that are not good. And you look at their strength of schedule compared to everybody else, their path is easy. Last year, I was wondering who the heck was going to beat them. Luckily, Cincinnati came along and took care of business. Otherwise, it would have been a cakewalk for them to get in. And they always get the benefit of the doubt. No conference game, so therefore you don't have that tough opponent at the very end that could mess you up. So it's just I don't like that aspect of what Notre Dame's doing in terms of just the customization of their schedule. But hey, I mean Boston right now, a little shots going in right now. Marcus Smart trying to play a little smarter here. So right now it's 32-24 right now. Can Boston get back in this one here? We're gonna see. We are going to see. And so Georgia Roots 24, what's good with you? What's good with you? What's good? And so I know you see this game here. And so Golden State's got the lead right now. But hey, I mean, Boston, if they can just keep playing a little bit better each and every time, by the time we get in the second half, crazier things have happened. But we'll see how this plays out. But yeah, I'm going to stick with my pick, though. I'm going to stick with my pick. And I'm still going to go Boston in 6. I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to stick with it. Let's see. Georgia Root says, has your series on prediction changed? I still like Golden State for the chip. And so I'm still going to take Boston. I'm still going to take Boston. Still going to stick with my pick here. Even though early on in this game, it's tough to say that. But if there's one thing we know about the playoffs, these teams have been inconsistent here. And neither team has lost back-to-back games, which should favor Boston if things play out the way that they've been playing. But we will see. We will see. And let's see. Braden says, Yeah, when they play a really good team like Clemson or Alabama, they get destroyed. And so, yeah, that's my issue with Notre Dame there. Because many times I'm like, okay, this is a good team, but they're only, in the playoffs because of their schedule. Other teams that were better than them got eliminated because of their tough schedule. And so that's how I see it. If you don't play a conference championship game, that should penalize you more times than not. And let's see. Braden says your Buckeyes will probably destroy them in week one, and so I am hoping that to be the case. I'm hoping that to be the case. But if there's one thing about the Buckeyes, that defense is a big question mark. So we got to see how that defense plays out. But again, right now we're currently at the commercial because the Warriors called the full timeout right now. They lead 32-28, so an 8-point lead right now. And so let's see. Georgia Root says, was Al Horford's game one performance a fluke? And so I don't think it was a fluke. I feel like Al Horford's the kind of guy that someone has to get into his face on the other team, and they have to really piss him off. And when they piss him off, it goes great. But he's just one of those players that the game should come naturally to him. He should not go out there and force it. But when it starts to fall and he feel it and he's feeling it, then yeah, he should go ahead and take over. Like just go ahead and take over. But no, I don't think game one was a fluke for him, but I don't think that's something that you expect from him on a regular basis. When he gives you that, you roll with it, but that's not the game plan coming into it. Let's see, Alan says NBA 2K23 be out September 16th of 2022. And so bet. Absolutely. But yeah, I mean, right now, it's a good point. I mean, obviously, we've got, the NBA Finals now, and then we got the NBA Draft coming up. And then from there, to be the countdown to when we get back to the NFL season, honestly. NFL season, college football, all that great stuff. Let's see, old man says, I'm back, JB. You say, dang, Bills fans messing with my Wi-Fi again. They're just warming up for the season, old man. They are warming up for the season. That's what they are doing. Warming up for the season. All right, so we're getting ready to return back to the action right now. And again, Golden State, they're up 32-24 right now. Let's see, Georgia Root says, Horford, the only one still balling from that classic Florida team that consisted of, that's right, Jakeem Noah, Brewer, and those guys. And so, yeah, I know that team very well. Ended up costing my Buckeyes a championship. Still a little bitter about that, but absolutely. All right, here we go. So the Celtics here with the basketball. Marcus Smart has it up top, guarded by Klay Thompson. He gives it up. Williams III's got it versus Draymond. Now Jason Tatum's got it. We need Jason to step up big here. Do you guys feel that Jason Tatum at this point that he's a superstar or is he just a star? Let me know here in the comment section. But do you feel he's a superstar or a star? Meanwhile, he missed that shot. Golden State here with the basketball. Poole's got it. Bounce pass. Wiggins has it. Gives it up. Three-point shot goes up, and that's going to be a miss there. All right, Celtics here with the basketball. And let's see, Alan says, it's been a crazy year in sports, I tell you that. And so it's been an exciting year. I mean, there's been so many things when I look back on just, obviously last season, entering into this season and things like that. There are a lot of great moments this past year. Like Ohio State in the Rose Bowl versus Utah, that was one heck of a game. That probably was my favorite stream, to date that I can think of. That was like an all-time amazing game right there, that stream right there. That was my A1 that I can think of right off the bat. Meanwhile, Jason Tatum with the basketball here. Gives it up. Smart has it. He's going to shoot the three. Misses that one. Golden State comes away with the rebound. Andrew Wiggins gives it up here. And so now we've got Jordan Poole with the basketball. Going to cross half court. Guarded by White. Gives it up to Klay. Clay's past the defender. Going to shoot the three. And he misses that one. Tatum with the rebound here for the Celtics. Again, the score right now, 32-26 here in the second quarter with 6 minutes and 45 seconds to go. Boston, they're 0 for 10 in this game from three-point range. What does that tell you? Well, you may need to try to attack and go inside, draw some free throws or something, because it's just not happening from downtown just yet. All right, let's see. Georgia Root says, all right, so let's see. Where did this start at? Okay, so old man says he's a star right now. Let's see. Georgia Root says Tatum is a star, not a superstar. Okay, Georgia Root says the question is, Klay Thompson a star or a superstar? And so that is a great one right there. It's a great question right there. Is Klay Thompson a superstar? Before I give my take, you guys let me know here what Georgia Roots just asked right there. Is Klay Thompson a star or is he a superstar at this point, right here, right now? At one point, I just said that he was a superstar. But is he still a superstar? All right, let's see. But yeah, I think Tatum is a star, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. He's a star. Jimmy Butler's a star. There's nothing wrong with being a star in this league. But another turnover here. Meanwhile, Golden State has it. Steph's got it, gives it up. And so Draymond with it. And so Draymond on the floor. You've got Brown on him. I'm going to call it a personal foul there. I get the feeling that this referee's just not too fond of Boston. I will say that. He just does not seem too fond of anybody wearing a Boston color right now. All right, let's see. Alan says favorite game was Alabama versus UGA. And so I assume you're talking about the championship game or perhaps in the regular season. And let's see. Braden says star, but on the fringe of being a superstar. So Braden believes that right now at this point in time, Klay Thompson is a star. I think Klay is a star as well. He's got a he's a star right now. If he can be a little bit more consistent in terms of those big games, though, that can definitely be up there. He has superstar game, but right now he's just at the star point right here. But if he takes it to that next level, definitely there. He has superstar written all over him. All right, but here we go. Draymond with it. Driving inside, puts the shot up there, gets that one to fall. 34-26. So Draymond providing the energy right now. 8-point game right now. But the Celtics are in a bonus. Tatum's got it. Gonna cross half court. Gotta protect the rock here. He gives it up. White got it. Spins, kicks it out. Smart. Makes the pass. Horford for three. Misses that one. All right, so Golden State here with the basketball here in the second quarter with 5 minutes and 14 seconds to go. Steph from way downtown misses that one. And so now the Celtics have it. And come on, what an awful possession that was. You had the numbers game. Then I seen Al Horford, biggest man right there, chose to go outside rather than attack the basket there and give him another option to maybe get the ball up to. And so that's the difference between these two teams, honestly. When Golden State gets the turnover, Golden State, they capitalize and get points off of turnovers. When Boston gets the turnover, they either turn it over themselves or they just don't really capitalize off of as much as they could. They leave points on the table. And as the old man says, right now he's a star, but before he got hurt, was a superstar. All right, so old man is saying before the injury, he was a superstar. So kind of like I said, at one point, I had him categorized as a superstar that was on the rise. But yeah, definitely, I feel like post-injury, he's been a star. And so, which is nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Let's see. Allen says championship game. The quarterback for Alabama was looking for payback, and so he's gonna be looking for payback. He's gonna be looking for payback, and the amount of guys that UGA lost on defense, that's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be very interesting. But one thing I will say is that UGA does provide a strong recruiting class year in and year out. Oh, wow, look at that shot right there. So Andrew Wiggins got that shot to fall plus the contact. He's going to head to the free throw line. Right now, it's a 10-point lead for the Golden State Warriors. Braden says Draymond is our leading scorer. He's been saving all his scoring for this game right here. For this one right here. But, yeah, let's see. So far, let's see. I mean, right now it's showing that Draymond's got you 8 points. Wiggins got you 10 points right now. So Wiggins right there is leading scorer now. Let's see. White crosses half court for the Celtics, who are down 37-26 right now, but they are in a bonus now. They're going to give to Al Horford. Boston can certainly use Al Horford here. And so Tatum has it. He shoots the three. He gets that one to fall. Why does it look like every time Tatum gets the basketball, he's either like juggling the basketball, fumbling with the basketball? It just doesn't look smooth when he gets the basketball or tries to make a play. Now, you got the shot to fall, but those handles need work. Meanwhile, Golden State, ball goes out of bounds here. Let's see. Let's see. Where am I at? All right, so Allen says, let's see if the Rams repeat this year as Super Bowl champion. I don't think so. Only team last did it was 2004, the New England Patriots. And so I feel like for the Rams situation, obviously either them, either Tampa Bay, those are the two favorites that you initially think of. Since Green Bay lost Devontae Adams, that's going to hurt. That's going to hurt a little bit right there. But who knows? Maybe Green Bay will start spreading the ball around more evenly. I don't know. But for right now, I feel like the top two teams, Tampa Bay and the Rams, heading into the season there in the NFC. The Eagles, I like what the Eagles did. We'll see how they put it together. If Jalen Hurts can take that next step, that'll be interesting to see. But we will see how that plays out. But I can see a case where the Rams get back to the Super Bowl and probably don't win it, but get back to the Super Bowl. I can see that being a scenario. But right now, guys, the score is 39-32 right now. I mean, when Big Al starts hitting big shots, good things happen. I guarantee you that. Guarantee you that. All right, let's see. So Georgia Root says, is Wiggins a star? That is the question. Is Andrew Wiggins a star? Let us know here in the chat section. Speaking of Wiggins, he's going to take that fadeaway jumper, going to make that one. All right, so it's 41-32 right now here in the second quarter with about 3 minutes and 18 seconds left to go. JT with the basketball here, guarded by Wiggins here, trying to get past Wiggins. And so, able to draw the contact there. So the referee bailed them out on that one. But right now, Golden State up 41-32. And so let's see. Old man says Tatum is having a bad game tonight. And let's see. Braden says nice cut by Peyton. Jordan Root says Wiggins was the man in college. And so, yeah, he was the man in college. He was. I feel like Wiggins is a good player, a great player, but will I say a star? I can't quite do that. I can't quite do that. I feel like he excels at his role. He excels at his role. If I say star, I expect you to be the second best player on the team more times than not. But meanwhile, Tatum, he misses that free throw attempt. So rebound here by Golden State. So Golden State's up 41-32 right now. 3 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Wiggins has it. Puts it up. Off the glass. Missed that one. And so right now they're fighting over loose ball. Draymond gets it. Draymond gets it down low. And this time Wiggins gets that one to fall. So it's 43-32. All right, let's see. Marcus Smart here with the basketball here. 2 minutes and 44 seconds to go in the second quarter. Again, Golden State up 43-32. Brown with it. Gives it up. Smart. Going to take the three. Hits that one. Okay. Okay, there's one thing about today's NBA. 3-point shots, that can let a team right back in it. But it's 43-35 right now. Steph Curry, he's got it. Gives it up. Draymond passes it quickly. Gets it to Curry. Curry's going to do the bounce pass here to Draymond, who bounce passes it back. And so Curry just flings it up there. Draws the contact. And so he's going to be heading to the free throw line right now. All right, let's see. All right, so Old Man says he's got the Bucks versus the Bengals in the Super Bowl. So I do question if the Bengals can replicate exactly what they did last year to that degree. Like, I feel like they can make the playoffs, but can they replicate what they did last year? Because I feel like they were playing at their peak at the right time during that playoff run. Can they replicate that? We will see, but there's a lot of great teams in the AFC. A lot of great teams. We will see. We will see. Let's see. Alan says, I got Bucks winning for Brady, but then he be done with football. If Brady wins, Brady's coming back another year. Brady's going to be like, I can still do this. Georgia Roos says, just want to say I love and appreciate this channel. Appreciate that, Georgia Roos. I appreciate that. Absolutely. Let's see. Braden says, yes, Draymond. So Braden is loving this game so far, guys. He's loving the game so far here. His Golden State Warriors lead 43-35 right now. And so, I mean, Andrew Wiggins is 14 points right now. Gary Payton II, 7 points. Draymond Green, 8 points. These are your unsung heroes that when it's all said and done, nobody's going to really remember the performance that these guys had in Game 5. They're just going to remember what Steph and maybe Clay did when it's all said and done. But these guys right here in this moment, they are very pivotal because they're making it to where Steph doesn't have to do too much. Steph has only got 4 points right now. Clay has only got 5 points. We're almost at halftime, and those two players are combined for just 9 points. So if this game was vice versa, I'd be pointing shade at them right now. But because of the other guys stepping up here for Golden State, helping them out, which is what you need in the finals, especially when you're at home, you need the other role players to step up. That's exactly what's happening. Draymond came out and set the tone, and Wiggins, he's carrying the load right now on his shoulder. That he is. And so let's see. Old man says, I don't think he's a star, but let's see. He's good, but when you have Curry, Green, and Clay as your top three guys, you can go for the ride. You know what? I couldn't have said it better myself. Could not have said it better myself. Lacey Jordan Ruth says, I agree with old man. And so Alan says, who win Tom Brady or Father Time? Tom Brady's won this one. Tom Brady has made Father Time look like Father Time has ran out of time at this point. So TB12, I don't know what it is, the diet and all like that, but I've got to look up his diet and probably try it myself because if it's working this great for him at this point, I mean, heck, it may not be that bad of a conversion to make at this point. But Tom Brady's definitely won. There's nothing that Father Time can do at this point that can negate just how Tom Brady's been whooping his behind at this point in his career. So, absolutely. Absolutely. But again, right now, we are currently at the commercial right now as the Celtics had called a full timeout here with 2 minutes and 18 seconds left to go as they trail by 8 points right now, 43-35. All right, let's see. Georgia Root says, JB, I'm still shocked that you aren't a Heats fan. Yeah, I mean, I've got no real beef with the Heat. I mean, I guess you can say, me being a Laker fan, the strongest dislike I have with the Heat, you would think probably would have been when they had Shaq, but I was actually kind of excited for them when they had Shaquille O'Neal and Dwayne Wade. But obviously, you know, that meant that they took Shaq from us, so I wasn't happy about that. But when LeBron James and Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh all combined for the Heat, that took it from, okay, they're no longer a neutral team for me to a team that I constantly started rooting against. And I'm still been rooting against them for the most part since then because I don't know. Bron joining forces with them, it just rubbed me the wrong way at that point. I feel like that's when the NBA took the turn away from what it was, but you have your superstar, and then maybe you have a good co-star, and then everybody else just role players. And I felt like every team at least has somebody that they can root for. Now, you got to have those superstar teams, and I blame that Miami Heat squad for that happening. Let's see. Alan says, LOL, there's no Madden curse anymore. Right about that. Meanwhile, Steph Curry got the free throw shot to fall here. He's got another free throw attempt coming up here. Both teams currently in the bonus right now. Steph Curry's only got 5 points so far in this one. Make it 6. He got that free throw to fall here. 10-point lead for Golden State. 45-35. And you know the Golden State likes to come out strong in the third quarter. So Boston right now, last 2 minutes, you might be getting a run here. Brown has it. Brown kicks it out. Tatum's got it. Gives it back to Brown. Brown trying to be aggressive here. Horford gets it. Gives it back to Brown. Guarded by Draymond. Steps back. Takes the jumper. And he misses that one. Wiggins comes away with the rebound. But, oh, there's going to be a foul called here. Again, we're here in the second quarter, 1 minute and 56 seconds to go. And right now, Golden State leads 45-35. Both teams currently in the bonus. All right, let's see. Old man says, I'm still pissed that Lakers let Shaq go. I wish Kobe and Shaq didn't have their problem. Lakers would have 3 more championships. And so you and me both. I was upset with that, and I was heartbroken with how the Lakers just gave away Lamar Odom as well. I feel like he was pivotal. Like when we had him, he was pivotal coming off the bench. And then I hate what happened, you know, post that trade when they sent him to Dallas and stuff like that. I wanted us to keep Lamar Odom. I mean, coming off the bench there, he had so much value. He was so important there. And so just to give him away just for some salary cap and get nothing in return, I mean, I wasn't fond of that at all. But those two guys especially, I was upset when they left. And so, oh man, look at that shot by Steph. 47-36. Steph doesn't mind getting in there, getting his hands dirty to get that shot in there. All right, Jason Tatum with it. He puts it up, gets that one to fall. All right, so it's 47-38. A 9-point lead by Golden State. They have the basketball here. Curry's with it. Guarded by White. Steps back. Shoots the 3. Misses it. Celtics with the rebound. Marcus Smart has it. He's going to cross half court here. Guarded by Klay Thompson. 1 minute and 10 seconds left to go in the second quarter. He gives it up. Al Horford has it. Brown's got it. Works it around the perimeter right now. Dribbles inside. Kicks it out. Turnover. There it is. Another turnover. Steph's got it. Will he make them pay? Bounce past the Wiggins, and Wiggins, he finishes inside there. Some guys, they just excel. When you put them around other superstars, it's like you elevate their game personally. Like they can't do it by themselves to that degree. But you put them around some other guys with high IQs, it really allows them to go out there and shine, doing what they do best. Not just going out there and just playing basketball. Don't overthink it. Just play basketball. White spins. White puts it up. Draws the contact for the foul. He's going to be headed to the free throw line. Golden State up right now 49-38 with 37.1 seconds left to go in the second quarter. And so let's see. Braden says, thanks for not blaming the Warriors for that, JB. And so now I cannot blame the Warriors for that because Golden State went out there and they drafted these guys. You know, it's if you're drafting well, I get that Kevin Durant went there, but Kevin Durant, you know, I mean, he wanted to chip, and he saw that he liked the way that they were playing basketball. That's just how it is. And by then, it was already a superstar team, a superstar league. The Celtics, I'm not even going to blame the Celtics for that, you know, with KG, Paul Pierce, Ray Allen, and stuff like that, because Dwayne Wade, what he meant at that time for the Heat, and then LeBron James and Chris Bosh, those three, just what they did, they sent the message that, hey, it is okay for that to happen. It's no longer just the GMs making trades here. It's like we became the GM and the players became the GM at this point in time when he did that. Meanwhile, Steph, look at Steph here, guys. 51-39. But I guarantee you, no matter what he does from this point on, if Golden State wins, you're going to hear Skip Bayless talk about how Steph loves to front run when they have the lead. I mean, it just amazes me how he comes up with these excuses for these, like to demolish these guys' accomplishments. Ball went out of bounds, and guess what? Another turnover here for Boston. This is going to be a Golden State type of game right here. But you look at Steph out there being aggressive, getting inside, getting these 2-point shots up. That's just a fantastic shot right there. You can tell there's something he definitely works on routinely. But Boston with 9 turnovers and Golden State just 3. Steph has it, gives it up. Wiggins, he passes it, and Green for 3. Missed that one. And so that is going to be the half right there. And so Golden State up 51-39. And I mean, right now, Boston has not been playing their best game. They've been turning the ball over here. I mean, right now, they just got to really get things together right now. But I will say this, the second quarter looked much better for them than the first quarter did. And so we'll see third quarter, but they can't let Golden State come out in the third quarter and do what Golden State likes to do in the third quarter. They've got to come out and find some way to come out here extremely aggressive in the third quarter if Boston's going to find a way to win this game. Let's see. Brady says, gotta love Skip Bayless. I get the feeling in the same sense, Braden, there is no love for Skip Bayless in that sense. I mean, but yeah, he finds a way to really negate a lot of what these guys are doing out there. I mean, it's just wow. And let's see, Alan says, who wins, the 72 Bulls or the 73 wins Warriors? The old style of NBA and what you think of MJ play in today's NBA. And so honestly, it really depends on what era are we playing in right now. That's what it really comes down to. What era are you going to play in? But I got to go with the Bulls. I got to go with the Bulls in that sense there. I mean, I can't bet against the GOAT in MJ and just his pure determination alone. You know, that's going to will his team. And he will look at that as a challenge. And so, prime MJ and company, give me that 72 Bulls team. Give me that Bulls team. 72 Bulls team right there. Let's see. Braden says the third quarter is the Warriors quarter. Allen says if MJ was in his prime in today NBA. And so, I mean, obviously, I will say this. I do not agree when a lot of those experts say, oh, you know, if these guys were playing back in the day, they wouldn't be as good as they are now. I mean, if you were playing back in the day, that means starting off when you first learned how to play basketball. Just like how guys learn how to flop and how to, you know, get the extra stuff to get the and ones. Back then, you would have learned, like, okay, if I'm going to make it in this league, I got to be physical. You'd have had a different mindset back then. And so it just depends on, you basically are a product of your environment and what the rules allow you to do. If the rules allow you to play like that, then yeah, you would have been a lot more aggressive and stuff like that, honestly. So I feel like that's not a fair comparison to the newer generation and stuff like that. You got to judge the old one for what it is back then, but the rules, they're different. The game is different because of it. Guys like Steph Curry, they're changing the game. And so, I mean, each guy that's came, he's played his role during his time to the best that the rules will allow for him to do. Let's see. Let's see. Old man says, man, Skip is going to go crazy tomorrow. You already know. You already know. And let's see. Old man says, Bulls. I tell you who's going to hear it, though. I mean, if Jason Tatum doesn't go out there and drop 40, Jason Tatum's going to hear it from them. I mean, but I tell you what, though. There's some. I mean, how do you guys feel about what Kevin Durant said about how guys like Stephen A. Smith, Skip Bayless, and Shannon Sharp are basically changing how I guess how we really talk about sports from a perspective of like social media in a negative way. Per Kevin Durant. How do you guys feel about that statement with Kevin Durant? Do you guys agree? To a degree, do you feel that Kevin Durant is 100% correct there? How do you guys feel about that? But again, we're currently right now at halftime, and so you look at the Boston Celtics, and so I mean, Jason Tatum, he's got you 13 points right now. Williams III's got you 8 points, so that's higher than his average so far in the NBA Finals. Then you got Horford, he's got you 6. Smart has 7. Brown's got 4. They've gotten literally nothing off the bench, and that is typically for Boston. You would have White with probably about 7 to 12 points, right? Well, about 7 to 10 points right now. You'd have Williams with about a good 5 to 8 points right now. If you got something for Pritchard, probably about a good 5 points right now. You probably have a good 12 more points typically off the bench at about this time, I feel like, for Boston. So that is one area that while the starters are not going out there lighting it up, you need the guys to come in off the bench and be able to provide those sparks that they're accustomed to getting for the Boston Celtics. So third quarter, I'm going to be looking at the bench guys coming off the bench. They got just 1 point total coming off the bench so far for the Boston Celtics. And so they need more from the guys coming in. Meanwhile, for Golden State, I mean, you've got Wiggins with 16, you've got Curry with 10, you've got Green, he's got you 8, Thompson's got you 5, and so you've also got Peyton the second with 7. Let's see. All right, so Allen says, I think if MJ wouldn't retire, I think the Bulls would have won 8 straight. And so 8 straight. That would have been amazing to watch, honestly. Would have been amazing. Let's see. Old man says, if we being 100, Shannon was and still is better athlete than KB. And so I was like, KD. I was like, what? I was like, you calling out Kendrick Bourne here? But but yeah, KD. And so it's those Bills fans messing with you again. But yeah, I mean, you got to have a lot of respect for what Shannon Sharp does. And one thing that I like about Shannon Sharp that's different than a lot of the other like older generation guys is that Shannon Sharp, he does not mind the sense of rooting for the younger guys. Like take LeBron James. Even though I disagree with his take on LeBron James, he is not afraid to say, even though I got to watch MJ play, in his mind, his gut feeling, he feels that LeBron's better. I don't agree with that, but I respect that he does not mind giving credit where credit is due to the younger generation, whereas many guys just constantly dismiss them just based upon the era that they're playing in now and stuff like that, as if they could never reach that point. So I'll give him that. I will give him that. Let's see. Old man says KD needed Curry, Clay, and Green to win a championship, while KD proven over and over he can't win without having 2 superstars. And so I mean, I feel like KD is extremely talented, extremely gifted, and stuff like that. And so I hate the fact that I feel like social media sort of turned KD into like more of a villain, and then he just embraced the role of a villain. I like the early days KD, back at OKC. I used to root for him a lot. I was like, this guy can do so many things, but he's embraced the villain role, and obviously he's extremely talented now and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, I mean, I'll give him this. I'll give him this. He took a team that had Russell Westbrook to an NBA championship, and we're finding out how hard that is to do. So I will give him that. I will give him that. So let's see. Old man, let's see. Georgia Root says, I don't care what anybody says. You say LeBron James still hasn't surpassed Kobe. And so I'm there with you. I'm there with you. I am there with you. In my opinion, I am there with you. It's just the only difference between Kobe and LeBron James is simply the fact that LeBron James has that size that gave him that durability throughout his career. But LeBron James has been one heck of a recruiter. I will say that. And you know what? I mean, from a business perspective, LeBron James killing it. I mean, second to none when it comes to becoming a billionaire while still playing. I mean, on a business aspect, yeah. From a recruiting aspect in the NBA, LeBron James gets it that if you can have great guys with you, and he tries to handpick. Sometimes he's right, sometimes he's wrong. Anybody that's looking for a GM once he's retired, do not look in his direction. You're going to get the same results you're getting from Michael Jordan basically running the team. So don't let that happen, Vegas. Don't let that happen. But I mean, outside of that, he's just been a tremendous recruiter. He wants to be liked. He wants to be liked. He really does, and he's really been that first superstar that really cared a lot about being liked. Everybody else didn't really care about being liked. They cared about bringing championships home. But I mean, he's different. He's different. I always say LeBron should not be compared to Jordan. He should be compared to guys like Magic Johnson. That's a more accurate comparison that you can go upon. A guy like MJ, he was a beast. He went after it each and every time, and he was going to do it by himself. A guy like LeBron, he's a recruiter. He's a facilitator. He wants to make the best basketball move rather than what's best for the team. It's for the best player to go out there and shine. But no, he wants to make the best basketball move. So he should be compared to guys like Magic Johnson and such. He should not be compared to guys like Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant. I feel like Kobe Bryant versus MJ, those are the comparisons that you should be having at this point, honestly. And then you get that nod to obviously MJ. And so all right, let's see. Braden says, in my opinion, KD is the greatest scorer in NBA history. And so, I can definitely see that. I mean, the man's got so many weapons. He's so long, and so I mean, extremely great. I mean, other than that, I mean, I really love personally, like when I saw Prime Carmelo and what Prime Carmelo was able to do back in the day. I know it's been a minute since we've seen Prime Carmelo, but like Prime Carmelo back in the day, I thought nobody was gonna ever be more talented than what I saw from that guy offensively. Now defensively, you wasn't gonna get nothing from him defensively, but what you got offensively though, it was wonderful to watch. Wonderful to watch. All right, let's see. Georgia Wood says, if we were 6'11", we would be extremely talented too. And so, I mean, hey, I'll say this though: there's a lot of guys out there in the NBA that have their job just because of their height and such forth. But KD, the way that he shoots with that ball, I feel like KD would still be able to shine if he was a couple inches shorter, just off of his pure shooting. But the fact that he's got that combined, hey, that's amazing. That is amazing. That is amazing. Let's see. Braden says James Harden was also in that Thunder team. And so, Braden, thanks for reminding me. I almost forgot because while looking at the box scores for the NBA Finals, you can hardly see James Harden. I mean, James was basically a ghost. I mean, that's when I first realized, like, man, like this kid just really fell apart in the biggest stage, and he stayed like gone. Like I feel like if they had Reggie Jackson in that moment, he would have gave them a lot more off that bench. Like Reggie Jackson, there's no fear in that man. He would have gave them a lot more than what they got that time from James Harden at that point. And so, who would have known that this would have become a common theme for James in the playoffs? His calling card. As the old man says, I do agree with him on Stephen A. Smith. The only reason his career has been going on so far is because he used Kwame Brown as a stepping stone. And so, interesting take about the Kwame Brown as a stepping stone, but he loves to pick on that guy. He does love to. There are certain guys that certain people like to pick on, and yeah, he loved to pick on Kwame Brown. Like seriously, he really does, really does. Um, but yeah, I mean, I personally have a lot of respect for what Shannon and Skip are doing. And in today's day and age, publicity, whether it's good, whether it's bad, publicity is publicity. And so it does help the game. It gives us more things to debate when we're not watching the actual games and stuff. You tune in, whether it's Monday morning. or Tuesday afternoon, whatever day it is, then you just hear the debates and stuff like that, you know. I mean, hey, the way that they've been driving Baker Mayfield, Baker Mayfield, Baker Mayfield, I mean, it's just so funny listening to those guys talk, although sometimes it can be repetitive and stuff like that, but it gives us a lot of stuff to talk about. All right, let's see. Braden says Serge Ibaka was on that Thunder team too, and so yeah, they had a lot of guys on that team. And at that point in time, LeBron had not previously won a championship at that time. So I was like, all right, you guys got a chance to leapfrog LeBron James here and prevent him from getting the championship and all like that, which is what I was rooting for back then at that time. But it wasn't meant to be that time. It was not meant to be and stuff. But I would have loved it if that Thunder team would have been able to beat Miami that time. Would have absolutely loved it. Would have absolutely loved it. Let's see. Braden says. Let's see. Braden says Skip Bayless definitely knows how to get publicity. LOL. And so, yeah, that he does. That he does. Because some of his takes that he makes, I'll tell you what. I mean, if I'm a big time athlete and social media is important to me, maybe I consider Oklahoma just for the fact that if you go to Oklahoma, there's a great chance that Skip is going to just defend you regardless of what you do. Like you could be Baker Mayfield, go out there with a bum shoulder and play like it, and he's going to say you had the best year of your career and stuff like that. Now you deserve a raise. Unless you are Trey Young. He for some reason he does not like Trey Young and stuff like that. I guess because of his size, but he does not like Trey Young. And so all right, let's see. Old man says he still uses Brown name to this day. I would bet 20K that Smith wouldn't do anything if he ran into Brown in public. Smith would back down real quick. He doesn't want the smoke from Brown. And so that's a fact. I agree with that as well. I agree with that as well. I agree with that as well. Totally agree with that as well. Absolutely. But again, if you're just tuning in right now, we're currently right now at halftime. But no worries. Once we get back to the third quarter, I will definitely let you guys know. But right now, the score is Golden State 51, Boston 39. Boston, third quarter, it's been trouble for them. They have got to find a way to not just weather the storm this time. They have got to cut this. They got to cut into this deficit here. They got to come out and be attacking. Absolutely. All right, but here's my question, guys. When it comes to some of the teams that have won NBA championships, tell me a championship team that won a championship that you believe that they were probably not even the top two team the year that they won it and stuff like that. They just got lucky, honestly, is what I'm saying. That they just got lucky. You know, a couple teams that come to mind. I remember when Toronto beat Golden State. I mean, that's the first team that comes to mind. Kawhi, as they now say, Kawhi Town. I mean, that Toronto team was extremely fortunate. You know, I mean, it was unfortunate for KD, unfortunate for Clay during that time. Those two guys got hurt, and that's what it took for the Toronto Raptors to win that championship. But they were extremely lucky to win that championship. Let's see. Braden says Kwame Brown should go on first take, and so I'd like to see that. I would like to see that, but I think Kwame Brown he would rather speak from his own platform. I feel like if you're gonna do it, promote your own channel. So I get that. So I think he'd want to promote his own podcast and stuff. But hey, it would be nice to see. It would be nice to see. All right, let's see. Old man says Brown even said he dealt with depression really bad, and having Smith and others nonstop going at him really messed him up. I could see Brown snapping and hurting Smith bad if he ever did see him. And so I mean, that is one of the things that I do wonder about. I mean, we put so much pressure on these guys. These guys are humans too. You know, I wouldn't want somebody commentating at me on my job, and every time I make a mistake, it's gonna end up on like ESPN or something like that on repeat. That would be a lot of pressure. All right, here we go. Back to the game. And so the Celtics here with the basketball. Brown's got it. He's going against Klay Thompson here. Crosses over. Steps back. Missed that one, but there is a foul. So we're going to have some free throws coming up here for the Boston Celtics here. Again, this is the third quarter here. Very critical quarter for the Boston Celtics in this one. All right, so free throw attempt is up. That one is good. And I remember, now that you mentioned that, old man, I remember when Shaq used to do his, I believe it was, what was it, Shaq and a Fool or something, but he used to always pick on JaVale McGee. He loved picking on that man. Every time I look, he had a new highlight specifically just for JaVale McGee and his bloopers. Had me thinking this man couldn't play basketball at all. Meanwhile, Brown comes away with the steal. Can he finish it? Draws the foul there. Okay, so coming out with some aggressiveness here. I like it. I like it. Let's see. Old man says, then throw in the fact he was also dealing with MJ always at him also. And so, you know, you're right. You're right. You're right. All right, but here we go. Brown for the free throw attempt. Gets that one to fall. So it's 51 to 42 right now. So Brown coming out being aggressive. That's what they need. Someone that's going to come and set the tone in the third quarter for the Celtics. 2 for 2 at the free throw line there. All right, so it's 51 to 43. So here we go. Steph Curry going to bring the ball up court here. He gives it up. Wiggins going in motion here. Clay gets it off the screen. Passes it down low. Another pass here in the corner. Wiggins kicks it up top. Thompson's got it. 5 seconds to work with here on the play clock. You got to know that Curry's going to pull up. Oh, wait, he passed it. Wasn't enough time. Ooh, the shot went off. Was it good? Was it good? I was certain that Steph was going to take that shot there. But apparently, no, didn't get it off in time there. All right, so the Celtics here with the basketball. Crossing half court here. Jason Tatum's got it, guarded by Wiggins. He's going to take the three. He's going to make the three. Let's go. Let's go. 51 to 46. Let's go. Keep it going. Let's go. Old man says that's also got to Brown mentally. Brown did not need to work on his play, but dealing with depression and teammates being a-holes didn't help. And you know what? That's exactly what I can see a guy like Ben Simmons going through right now. Every time we talk around, we're talking about Ben Simmons, how he fell apart in that playoff game, up under the basket, wouldn't shoot. And so that kind of stuff eats away at a person's confidence each and every time. All right, but here we go. So Golden State inbounds the ball. Wiggins has it. Steps back. Jumper up. Missed that one. Brown comes away with the rebound. It's 51 to 46 right now. What can Brown do for you? Guarded by Draymond. Now they've got Steph on him. Brown looks like he wants this matchup. Tries to drive by him. Kicks it out as he slips. Tatum says, I'll just take this three, and I'll just make this three. Let's go. Let's go. 51 to 49. Let's go. Let us go. And so Golden State calls a timeout right now, 51 to 49. And so, wow. Wow. Let's see. Braden says, I remember when people made fun of JaVale McGee, and then he went to the Warriors and changed his reputation. Braden says he's not liking this. Old man says, I hate to say it. Lakers winning the bubble championship has to be mine. They got real lucky. So, ooh, interesting. Interesting spin on that one, old man. Very interesting spin on that one. Because you know what? There was a time where obviously they had to stop the play. So who does that favor? That favors some of the older guys that was playing a lot of minutes. Guys like LeBron James and such. And maybe it knocks off the rhythm of some guys who are playing better basketball outside of that, you know? And so, hey, you're right about that. Not to mention it doesn't hurt that they ended up not playing the Clippers as well. Because I really thought the Clippers were about to expose the Lakers if they would have ran into each other and stuff like that. I did not want to hear Skip go off about that. So I was extremely glad that we did not end up playing the Clippers that year. So extremely glad about that. But meanwhile, after the timeout right now, I mean, Jason Tatum, he's now got 19 points for the Boston Celtics. But he's not doing it alone right now, guys. I mean, Brown's got you 8. Williams III's got you 8. Smart's got 7. Horford's got 6 right now. So, hey, right now in the third quarter, they're outscoring Golden State 10-0 right now. So, Golden State, can this be it? Has their third quarter luck ran out? It's too early to tell. But right now, Boston coming out with a vengeance. And again, right now, we're currently at the commercial right now. Let's see. Old man says the only reason Lakers had AD is because they had some time off, and a lot of teams didn't even want to be in the bubble. And that's right. If you're not wanting to be there, then yeah, that goes a long way. That goes a long way because a lot of guys they're not used to being isolated and all like that. I mean, you can't go out there and see other people and stuff like that. It was very tough all around, very tough all around. And I'll give Michael Jordan a lot of credit for the fact that Michael Jordan's like, look, these guys are already going through enough. We have got to at least keep the playoff format the same as normal. Because if that doesn't happen, there would have been so many asterisks around the Lakers championship that people probably would not even keep it like counted at all. I know a lot of people, dismiss it, but seriously, if MJ doesn't step up in that moment, then that would be just a scratch right there. That would have been just like, we would have been like, oh, the only reason why you won is because it was best of three instead of best of seven or something like that. So kudos to him. And so let's see. Braden says, don't say that, JB. And so we will see. We will see. We will see. We will see. But I'll ask this question right here. So, and I'll limit this question to anybody, I'll say basically after 2000. Let's just say that, yeah, after the year 2000, if you guys could play with any superstar, like assuming you were in the NBA and you were a star yourself and you had to play with one other superstar that's played since the year 2000, who would you choose to play with? And so, oh man, look at that. So it looked like, was that Steph that tackled Al Horford over there? I mean, wow. But yeah, a star that you would have wanted to play with, dating back, it can be as far back as the year 2000 and stuff like that, just to keep it more relevant and stuff like that. All right, but here we go. Marcus Smart here with the basketball. Gives it up. JT's got it. Two guys on him. Kicks it out. Smart has it versus Wiggins. Puts up the shot. Missed that one. Steph's got it. Gives it up. Clay for three. Misses that one. Celtics here with the rebound. They are down by 2 points right now. It's 51-49. Jason Tatum's got it. It's going to be a foul call. So Braden says easy Steph Curry. Let's see. Old man says star or superstar. I'll put it this way. It can be a star, but it can't be one of these top players, like top generational players like a Steph Curry. We can't take the easy answer like Steph, LeBron, or someone like that. It can be next tier, but not one of those guys. So sorry, Braden. Meanwhile, Clay kicks it out. Wiggins gets it. Kicks it there for three. Missed that one. All right, Celtics here with the basketball. Marcus Smart's going to bring it up court. All right, so here we go. Jason Tatum's got it. I mean, it can be a superstar, but just not an extremely, like, how can I put it? Like an extremely superstar, like someone like Steph. Meanwhile, speaking of Steph, he stole the ball away from the Celtics here. Bounce pass, gives it to Green, puts it up. Thompson hits it. All right, matter of fact, to make this a lot easier, it can be a superstar, but someone that's not currently playing right now. So they're not currently playing anymore. That should make it easier. So a star or a superstar that's not currently playing but has played since the year 2000. All right, Marcus Smart has it. Puts it up. He's short. Golden State up by 4 right now, 53-49, but Steph has it right now. He's going to shoot the three. Missed it. All right, Jason Tatum with the basketball here. He's going to bring the ball up. 8 minutes to go in the third quarter. Tatum has it up top here, behind the back, going to take the three. Oh, he hits that one. What a big time three. 53-52. Okay. Boston is in the building. Let's go. Let's see. Old man says Alex Caruso. And so, okay, I can see that. I can see that. I can see that. Let's see. Old man says, and for the player who's not playing, no, let's see, that's not playing. You say no easy favorite player of all times, Kobe, and so yeah, absolutely. Kobe Bryant would have been a tremendous player to play for, but in this scenario, I would have wanted to be the superstar. So I would have. I mean, probably a superstar that I felt like would have been on the same level if I was a superstar. So I would have wanted to play with Dirk Nowitzki. Actually, I feel like it would have been fun to see him pull up, shoot a three while we're in a shootout versus San Antonio or something like that. Like it would have been great to play with good old Dirk. So I think that would have been fun. Meanwhile, after the turnover there, ball goes out of bounds, but they're going to call the block there. So we have ourselves right now a 1-point game here in the third quarter, 7 minutes and 15 seconds to go of game five, pivotal game five here in the series. But yeah, Kobe would have been a tremendous tremendous player to play with, most definitely. Most definitely. But I would have wanted to be, okay, so I would have wanted to be the primary ball handler. So yeah, I would have wanted to play with someone like, whether it's someone like a Shaq, someone like but I really feel like Dirk would have been great to play for. I could kick the ball back out to him at the 3-point range, things like that. Amari Stoudemire would have been fun to play with. A lot of guys like that. All right, so Clay gets the free throw to fall that time as well. All right, so the score right now is Golden State 55, Boston 52. They give it to Jason Tatum. Tatum versus Wiggins. All right, so they're going to call it a foul there. As the old man says, I was going to say Shaq, but Kobe's my favorite player. And so, okay, bet. I mean, if we're going off of favorite players, and definitely Kobe. But in terms of like, if I'm a superstar, I'm assuming that I'm a guard, whether it's a one or a two. I'm assuming that my position would be a guard. So I need to play with a great forward or center, I would think. But here we go. Smart gets the three to fall. So we're all tied up. We're all tied up 55-55 right now. They're on a 19-4 run here against the Golden State Warriors. Wiggins shoots. He misses it. Rebound Celtics. Smart kicks it up court. Tatum's got it here. Spins up under the basket. Kicks it out. Big Al with the big three. And they take the lead. They take the lead. Look at that. 58-53. Celtics over the Warriors right now. Here in the third quarter with 6 minutes and 27 seconds to go. Wow. All right, let's see. Braden says, after thinking long and hard, you say, I'm going to say Blake Griffin when he was with the Clippers. And so, Blake. I tell you what, that would help your assist total. That would really help your assist. Just throwing them lobs up left and right. Most definitely. Most definitely there. So, I can see that. I can see that. And so Braden is not happy about what he's seeing right now in the third quarter, in which the Celtics are outscoring the Warriors 19-4 right now. If the first half belonged to the Warriors, the second half may very well go to the Celtics, which is not great right now for the Warriors. Braden says, told you this game was reminding me of game one. And so, but still, plenty of basketball left to be played right now. But the Celtics have finally taken the lead right now, 58-55. We got ourselves one heck of a game. One heck of a game. Absolutely. Let's see. Another guy I would not have mind playing with would have been someone like Jamie O'Neal. I feel like it would have been a great combination, a great 1-2 punch there. So playing with someone like a Jamie O'Neal, that would have been fun to play with as well. Obviously, Mr. Fundamental himself, Tim Duncan, would have been extraordinary to play with. A guy like Tim Duncan as well. Pau Gasol. I could have played with Pau also. But again, right now we're currently at the commercials. Golden State had to call a timeout. They've got 3 timeouts remaining in this game. And you look at the scoring so far in this one, Jason Tatum. He's heating up right now, 9 and 12 out there in the court, 4 of 6 from 3-point range. He's got 9 rebounds already. He's got you 22 points so far in this one. And then outside of him, Marcus Smart's got 10 points. Brown's got 8 points. Williams III's got 8 points. And Big Al's got your 9 points there. And so you look at the Golden State Warriors. Andrew Wiggins, he's had 16 points so far in this one. Stephen Curry's got your 10 points. Clay's got your 9 points. Green's got 8 points. Green got off to a fast start, but right now he's not really effective offensively anymore. He's cooled off there. And so you need to go back to what got you that lead to begin with. And that's going to start with guys like Draymond, if you're Golden State, getting back involved here. Because when he got involved here, that helped other guys out. But now you're just relying on the fact that you need Steph greatness to pretty much carry you right now. But man, Boston came out firing in the third quarter here, and we'll see how that plays out. We will see how that plays out. But things have just gotten very interesting so far. All right, so we're getting ready to return back to the action here. And before we get back to the game here, let's see how many thumbs up we've got so far in this one. All right, so far we've got 7 thumbs up here. Yeah, let's see if we can get to 15 by the time this is all said and done. But here we go. Warriors with the basketball. Wiggins has it right now. Picks up this dribble, makes the pass here. They get it there on the block. Kicks it out. Let's see. Steph has it. Puts it up. Gets that one to fall. All right, so it's 58 to 57. Leave it to Steph Curry, or should I say Chef Curry. But here we go. JT with the basketball here, using the screen. Now he's got Steph on 2 guys on the bounce pass, and so Smart's going to shoot the three, missed that one. But Williams the third with a big rebound. And so now JT kicks it out. So Smart again for three, and this time he gets it to fall. 61 to 57. Let's go here in the third quarter with 5 minutes and 34 seconds to go. Marcus Smart with 13 points to his name, but Wiggins for three. He misses that one. And somehow the ball bounces in off the tip somehow, some way. Think it was unintentional, but they'll take it. 61 to 59 right now. Third quarter with 5 minutes and 18 seconds to go. And so right now, Tatum slices defenders, puts it up there, ball gets tipped in. That's good. Brown's going to take credit for that one. So it's 63 to 59 right now. Steph Curry with it. Got to guard him. Cannot give him any space to work with. 2 guys on him. Kicks it down low. Gets that one to fall. And they try to kick it up court, and ball gets knocked out of bounds, and possession will stay with the Celtics. So Smart had the right idea, but was unable to get that one to work. Let's see, Georgia Root says, this chip would be great for Curry's legacy, but do you think Draymond is a future Hall of Famer? Ooh, do I think Draymond is a future Hall of Famer? Ooh. I mean, in my book, I feel like, just given off of longevity and how long, I anticipate he's going to be playing when it's all said and done, I do think that Draymond is a future Hall of Famer. There are many ways to impact the game of basketball. Scoring is not just one of them. I mean, it's not the only way. It's a large part of it, but it's not the only way. And, that's going to be an offensive foul there. So it's going to be a turnover there. Wow. 63 to 61. I need Williams to calm down right now. You can't be giving away any free points here. Let's see. But yeah, I think he is. I think he is. Meanwhile, Steph gives the ball up there mid shot. And so Clay's got it. Clay kicks it in the corner. Shot goes up. Missed that one. Williams III has it. Gives it up to Marcus Smart, who's going to bring the ball up court here. Celtics are up 63 to 61, and they are in the bonus. Throws a lob to Brown. Ball goes out of bounds, and possession will be Golden State. As Braden says, Clay twisted his ankle. All right, Steph has it up top. Going to use the screen. Oh, he tried to put the shot up, but it was blocked. And so now Williams has it, tries to draw the contact and the layup, gets the layup plus the foul. A big shot right there as the Celtics are now up 65-61. Williams knew exactly what to do with it as soon as he got it. Position himself to take the contact, plus get the layup to fall. But excellent job blocking Steph Curry. Something that Steph is not too familiar with from three-point range, getting the shot blocked. All right, so Williams here at the free throw line. Shot goes up, shot goes in. All right, so it's 66-61. Celtics over Golden State right now. Golden State has missed their last 14 three-point attempts. And so that's just what today's NBA is. Sometimes you get hot, sometimes you get cold from three-point range. But if you get hot at the right time, it can erase all the bad. Looney's got it here. Gives it up. Clay shoots. He gets that one to fall. Here we go. Back and forth we go. 66-64. Now third quarter, 3 minutes and 25 seconds to go. Smart with the basketball. Guarded by Payton II. Gives it up. JT has it versus Wiggins. Gonna take the jumper. Airballed that one. Bad airball there. You should have drove to the basket. Clay has it. He turns the ball over. It's going to be Celtics basketball. So it's 66-64 right now. Allen says, what a game tonight. And so, yes, what a game tonight. But, man, I mean, Williams almost lost that ankle completely. All right, but we are in the third quarter with 3 minutes and 7 seconds left to go in this one. This has been by far Boston's best quarter of the game here. Marcus Smart here with the basketball. Gives it up. JT has it. Going to use some screens here. Now he's got Curry on him. This has to be a matchup that he wants. Gives the ball up to Smart. Smart going to drive inside there. Gets it to fall. There we go. 68-64. Here in the third with 2 minutes and 38 seconds to go in the third. Curry's got it. Gives it up. Clay's going to shoot the three. And he's going to make the three. Uh-oh. If Clay's hitting like this, look out. That is the X factor the rest of the way for this one right here. If Clay plays to his potential and he decides he wants to go off for the remainder of this game, look out. But he's got 15 points right now. Jason Tatum versus Curry. Gives it up. Williams has it. Bounce pass to Williams III, who finishes with the slam over Clay. All day over Clay. Let's go. But here goes Steph. He's going to take the jumper. He misses that one. Ball goes out of bounds, and it is going to be Boston's basketball. Here in the third quarter with 1 minute and 54 seconds to go. Let's see. Allen says, let's see who wanted more in the fourth. That's what it's going to come down to. That's exactly what it's going to come down to. Who wants it more in the fourth quarter? All right, so Tatum inbounds the ball here. Going to bring it up court. Smart has it. He gives the ball up to Brown. They can use more from Brown right now. He gives it up. Smart has it. Thought about the three. Draw the contact there. So now we have some free throws coming up. Again, we're here in the third quarter with 1 minute and 38 seconds to go. Again, Boston is in a bonus. They're up 70-67, and they got Marcus Smart right now at the free throw line. Marcus Smart is 15 points here. All right, so Smart misses the first free throw attempt right now. Again, the Celtics lead right now by 3 points. Yeah, but now's a reminder that now's a good time. If you haven't done so already, make sure you press the like button on the show support here for the stream, and also subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. Well, here we go. Marcus Smart, the second free throw attempt is up. It's good. 71-67. 4-point lead here for the Celtics. Clay's got 4 fouls already in this one. Got to be careful of that. Jordan Poole running the point, gives it up. Curry's got it. Throws up the shot, just draw the contact there. And that is going to be a foul there. All right, but they're going to inbound the ball here. So that was not a shooting foul. They're going to inbound the ball. Poole inbounds it. Curry wide open. Bounce past the Poole. He put his faith in Poole, and it pays off. Poole hit the 3. I was certain that Curry was going to take that open shot, but you know what? He had faith in his boy, and he came through. So it's 71-70. Both teams right now currently in the bonus. Marcus Smart here with the basketball. Bounce pass to Jason Tatum. He spins, going to take the jumper. Airball that one. Draymond Green with it. Bounce pass. And there you go, the layup there by Payton II. Gary Payton II gives Golden State back the lead, 72-71. Here in the third quarter, 52 seconds left to go. But here we go. Marcus Smart going to get the ball up here to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown's going to use the pick. Guarded by Curry. Goes inside there, tries to draw contact, and gets that shot to fall. Let's go. Let's go. 73-72 right now. And so Boston heading to the free throw line here. And so this is what you need. A team effort right now. This is exactly what you need. Both teams going back and forth now, giving us the game that we deserve to see. But obviously, there's going to be one more quarter left to go, and we'll see who has more left in the tank. But right now, we got Jaylen Brown getting ready for his free throw attempt. Again, 41.8 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Boston up by 1. Let's see if we can get the and 1. Free throw attempt is up, and it is good. All right, so it's 74-72. So a 2-point lead here for the Celtics. Again, both teams in the bonus. Jordan Poole with the basketball gives it to Steph Curry, who gives it to Draymond. They're working around the perimeter right now. Brown's on him. Set the screen. Now Al Horford's on Jordan Poole right now. You got to think he wants to take this one. He does take the 3, but he misses it. Williams comes away with the rebound here. Going to give it to Jason Tatum. And so Tatum's got the basketball. He's a difference of about 4 seconds between the rest of the third quarter and the shot clock. Wiggins is on Tatum. Tatum's got to protect the basketball here. Got to protect the basketball. 2 guys on him. Makes the pass. Brown's got it now. 3 seconds. He takes the shot. He misses it. Golden State with the basketball here. Gives the pass to Poole. Poole got that one to go in off the glass. What about that? Wow. 75-74. So Boston, they had one heck of a third quarter, but it's Golden State hitting the shot off the bank that we're going to remember at the end of this third quarter, which is going to give Golden State the lead heading into the fourth quarter. And Braden says, it's a pool party, let's go. He says, it's a pool party, let's go. And so JP for 3. And just like that, gotta love the emotions when you're able to hit a shot like that in front of the home crowd in one of the biggest games of the year. Well, the biggest one to date right now. But yeah, right now we're currently at the commercial because that is the end of the third quarter. And so just to recap quarter by quarter what is taking place so far in this one, you look at the first quarter, Golden State jumped out to the lead 27-16. Second quarter, it was pretty even in which Golden State outscored them 24-23. Third quarter, Boston has outscored Golden State 35-24. And so now it's a 1-point lead here by Golden State as they did hit that shot right before the buzzer. And so now in the fourth quarter, who wins this fourth quarter? That's who's going to win this game. And so we'll see how things play out. Everything you've done prior doesn't really matter that much. It's going to come down to that. Obviously, we know Clay's got 4 fouls against him. Got to be careful in that, especially if this game ends up going to overtime or something like that. Got to be careful. Clay having 4 fouls against him right now. But, man, what a game we've got so far in this one. You've also got Kevin Looney with 4 fouls as well for Golden State. Green's got about 3 right now. Meanwhile, while looking for Boston, they have Marcus Smart with 3 fouls, but relatively nobody that's really in foul danger right now. So one final quarter left to go in this one. All right, let's see right now that we are currently at 8 thumbs up right now. Let's see if we can get to 15 before it's all said and done in this one. I will say this. So far, Steph Curry's got 12 points here. So now would be the perfect time if you're Golden State for Steph Curry to go out there and just ball out, to have one of those quarters where he just really starts going off. If you can get that to happen right now in your Golden State, you'll be extremely happy. But the fact that he's only got 12 points right now is when you go out there and ball out. Otherwise, you're gonna have to hear about it all day tomorrow. Guarantee you that. But we've got one quarter remaining. Again, right now we're currently at the commercial, but when we come back, it will be the start of the fourth quarter. Golden State up right now, 75-74. Now, shooting wise as a team, Boston so far in this one, they are 27 of 60 out there in the court. From 3-point range, they are 9 of 24, and from the free throw line, they are 11 of 17 from the free throw line. They have a total of 35 rebounds so far in this one, while Golden State has 28 rebounds. So they are winning the rebound category so far in this one. Got 2 steals as a team and 2 blocked shots. They have a total of 14 turnovers so far in this one. The magic number for them has been 15. Typically, when they keep it under 15, they typically win the game, but they're already at 14, so odds are they're going to surpass that 15 mark at some point soon. Meanwhile, for Golden State, though, when it comes to turnovers, just 6 turnovers so far in this one, and they are 29 of 65 out there on the court, 7 of 31 from three-point range. Meanwhile, Poole shoots, looks like an air ball that time. Boston inbounds the ball. Tatum, well, this is White that's going to bring the ball up here for the Boston Celtics. Guarded by Poole. Using the screen, still has it. Bounce pass. Almost turned it over there, but Jason Tatum's got the ball. Drives inside, misses that one. Golden State comes away with the rebound. Andrew Wiggins has it. Guarded by White. Turns on the Jets, goes inside there, lays it up, gets that one to fall. Wiggins knows how to take advantage when he has a matchup to his advantage. He knows how to get to the rim and hit that. So it's 77-74 right now. Golden State up by 3. Celtics with it. Brown has it. Going to give it to Al Horford, who gives it to White. Uses the screen. Going to take the 3. Oh, he missed that one. All right, so Golden State here with the basketball. Poole has it. Kicks it out. Wiggins for 3. Missed that one. White has it. Gives it up to Brown. Brown gives it to JT. Makes the pass. White thought about it. Going to take the 3. Missed that one. He hesitated a little bit. I think that threw him off. All right, so Poole with the basketball here. Again, they lead right now 77-74. Here in the fourth quarter with about 10 minutes and 28 seconds left to go. So plenty of time to go in the fourth. Poole goes to the rim. Oh, he missed that one, but there is a foul. All right, so here we go. Free throw attempt coming up. Gets that one to fall. All right, so it's 78-74. All right, so there you go, 2 for 2 at the free throw line there. All right, so 79-74, 5-point lead here for Golden State. Marcus Smart running the point right now. Drives inside, puts it up. Missed that one. All right, so the Warriors with it. There's going to be a foul there by Williams. Again, we're here in the fourth quarter right now. Golden State's up 79-74. 5-point lead here by the Warriors. Here in the fourth quarter with 10 minutes and 12 seconds to go. Kevin Looney's going to be the inbounder. All right, he inbounds it. Gives it to Draymond. Draymond's versus Jason Tatum right now. He gives it up. Clay's going to shoot the three. Missed that one. Celtics come away with the rebound. Tatum's got it. Crosses half court right now versus Wiggins. Drives inside. Ooh, they called a travel on him right there, so that's going to be a turnover right there. So Boston came out doing amazing in the third quarter. These two teams are acting like you got to choose whether you're going to ball in the third quarter or the fourth quarter, as if you just can't do both. But here you go. Thompson gives it up to Looney, who gives it back to Thompson. He's got Smart on him. Oh, he slings Smart to the ground, takes the open three, and hits it. Too easy. And Marcus Smart, he just wants to cry right now about this entire situation. Celtics call a timeout. It's 82-74 right now. But Boston, down by 8. They cannot afford to let this get out of hand right now. That is so funny. Referee's right there watching like, yeah, bro, I'm not calling that. Oh, let's see. Braden says, surprised that wasn't a foul without taking. I said it before. I'll say it again. This official does not like Boston. This officiating crew does not like Boston, it seems like. So, but hey, I mean, that's what happens, right? I mean, that's a part of the game. And so far in the fourth quarter, all 7 points have gone to Golden State so far in this one. So Boston needs to wake up here and realize they got one more quarter to play. They don't want to make things any more difficult than it already is right now. Again, we're right now currently at the commercial due to the timeout by the Boston Celtics here in the fourth quarter with 9 minutes 30 seconds to go. Golden State leads 82-74. But again, right now we're currently still at the commercial right now. And looking at the updated numbers right now, Golden State, you've got Klay Thompson now. He's got you 18 points here. He's 6 of 12 out there in the court, 4 of 9 from three-point range, hit a pair of free throws as well. You look at Andrew Wiggins, he's also got you 18 points out there, plus his 10 rebounds so far in this one, 2 steals, got a block also. He's 8 of 19 out there in the court, but 0 of 6 from three-point range. Matter of fact, one interesting fact right now, Klay Thompson right now, outside of Jordan Poole and Gary Payton II, but out of all the starters, Klay Thompson is the only starter that has hit a three for the Golden State Warriors. And so that is interesting. He's 4 of 9 from three-point range. Curry's 0 for 6. Wiggins is 0 for 6. Porter Jr., he's 0 for 2, and Green is 0 for 2 from three-point range. So you combine those numbers right there, those are a lot of missed threes. But it has not really necessarily killed them so far in this one. Why? Because, well, Boston has not been, they had a great quarter, but outside of that, everything else has been Golden State. From an effort perspective, it's just been advantage Golden State. Meanwhile, for Boston, Jason Tatum's got 22 points right now, 9 of 16 out there in the court, 4 of 7 from three-point range. You look at Smart, he's got you 16 points so far in this one. Brown's got 13 points. Williams III, he's got 10 points also in this one for the Boston Celtics. All right, Celtics inbound the ball. All right, so Al Horford has it right now versus Klay Thompson. Gives it up. Brown's got it versus Draymond. Now Jason Tatum has it. Smart sets the screen. Brown has it. All right, so you're going to call that contact right there. And, I mean, my goodness. I mean, Marcus Smart is just, every time I look, he's hitting the court. And right now, Marcus Smart, he's just losing it out there. He's just losing it out there. You got to be able to read the room better than this, Marcus Smart. You have got to be able to determine when the referee just not messing with you tonight. Like, he's just not in the mood. So it's 83-74. And so this is the second tech right now for Boston in which they're just giving away free points as if they can afford to do that right now. All right, but Golden State's up 83-74. Tatum inbounds the ball. Wow. 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 Let's see. Braden says Marcus Smart is at a breaking point. You can only take but so much things going wrong at this point. Wow. All right. Meanwhile, Poole shoots. He seems to be okay to me right now. He hit that one 85-74. So Marcus Smart not being smart at all. Gives it up to Jaylen Brown. We need something from Jaylen. He's going to shoot the three. Missed that one. Golden State with the rebound here. 8 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Clay's got it. Gets it down low to Looney. He's going to... Oh, he missed that one. Smart has it right now for the Celtics. Bounce pass here to Tatum. Split defenders. Gives it to Smart, who gives it to Brown. Brown goes in between defenders and gets the easy 2 points right there. 85-76. 8 minutes and 12 seconds to go. Jordan Poole with the basketball right now. Gets by the defender. Tries to lay it up. Missed it. Brown's got it now for the Celtics. Wow, I mean, how many steps are they going to let a man take? All right, so right now, Jason Tatum with the basketball versus Klay Thompson right now. They set the screen. Tatum puts it up. Able to draw the contact there. So Boston having to work extremely hard for each and everything that they get. Let's see, old man says Boston just keep making stupid mistakes. I agree. They keep making stupid mistakes and they keep whining, and the referees are not going to let Boston whine. Golden State maybe, Boston no. But wow. And let's see, Braden says some of these calls, man, and so, yeah, it's not the best officiated game I've seen. I'll say that. All right, but Tatum gets the free throw to fall. I believe it's his first free throw made so far tonight. 85-77 right now. Here in the fourth quarter with 7 minutes and 44 seconds to go. You have a timeout called by Golden State here. So they've got 2 timeouts remaining. Again, the score is 85-77 here in the fourth quarter with 7 minutes and 44 seconds to go. Let's see, Braden says the officiating was bad last game too. And so, yeah, so. But, I mean, this should be, I'm hoping for a tremendous finish to this one. I mean, Golden State's came out strong here in the fourth quarter. We'll see if Boston can, fight through this and get back and try to tie it up or something and take the lead. We'll see. We will see. But officials are definitely having an impact in this game. I will say that. But again, still currently right now at the commercial. Let's see, but as a team right now, the Celtics right now, they're 28 of 66 out there in the court, 9 of 27 from three-point range, and 12 of 18 from the free throw line so far in this one. Golden State, they are 32 of 72 out there in the court, 8 of 34 from three-point range, and 13 of 15 from the free throw line. Again, still waiting to come back from the timeout that was called by the Golden State Warriors, in which they lead right now 85 to 77. So an 8-point lead right now for Golden State here in the fourth quarter. All right, so getting ready to return back to the action here. All right, so here we go. So Jason Tatum right now at the free throw line for the Boston Celtics right now. Free throw attempt is up. That is good. All right, there you go. So 2 for 2 at the free throw line here. So it is 85 to 78 right now. But Steph Curry here with the basketball. Marcus Smart on him. Switch defenders. Gives it up to Wiggins. They give it to Looney. And now Wiggins cutting to the basket. Gets that one to a fall. Wow. This man knows how to finish at the rim. So Smart with it. Crosses half court. Gives it to Brown. Who gives it to Tatum. So Tatum's got it up top here. Smart has it. Kicks it in the corner. Kicks it up top. Brown's got it. Going to drive inside there. And a turnover. And I knew it was going to happen. When they pass the ball too much, it's a turnover. And so here we go. Steph Curry with the basketball here. Looking to make him pay. It's 87 to 78. Shoots the jumper. Missed that one. All right, Celtics here with the rebound. Smart with it. Guarded by Payton II. Gives it up to Brown. And Brown lost the ball. Another turnover here for the Celtics. Back-to-back turnovers so far in this one. And so Boston's just doing what Boston does. When they turn the ball over more than 15 times, they lose. They got 18 turnovers already. Steph shot that one, missed it. Celtics here with the basketball. Trailing by 9. Horford with the nice pick. Smart has it. Kicks it back out. Gives it to Brown. Brown's been struggling a little bit as of late. Trying to get it to go. Oh, they're not going to count that one. Let's see. Braden says it's not been Curry's night. And so, yeah, it hasn't, but luckily for him, it's been his team's night so far in this one. So he does have that to rely on. Tatum with it. Spins. Steps back. Air balls. This one, too. This is bad. This is bad. It's almost like they used all their energy in the third quarter. Steph Curry with it. Guarded by Tatum. Sets the pick. Kicks it out. Wiggins with it. Puts it up. Gets that one to fall. So Andrew Wiggins here trying to close the curtain on the Celtics for this one and try to get them the commanding 3-2 lead. But Jaylen Brown goes to work. Draws the contact there. He'll be heading to the free throw line. Golden State up right now 89-78. All right, so free throw attempt is good. So it's now 89-79 right now. 10-point game. Here in the fourth quarter with 5 minutes and 28 seconds to go. Misses the second free throw. Big free throws here, guys. Big free throws. So just 5 minutes and 22 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Curry crosses half court, guarded by Smart. They set the screen. Curry still got it. Tried to bounce past it. Their ball went out of bounds, but the ball's going to stay with Golden State here. 5 minutes and 15 seconds left to go. Golden State up 89-79, but Boston is in the bonus. Inbounded to Looney, who gives it back to Clay. Clay's going to shoot, and he missed that one. Williams III comes away with the rebound. Tatum crosses half court. Goes inside with it. Going to go to the free throw line here. I need my guy to hit both of the free throws here. I mean, this has been not his best free throw shooting night, but I need him to come out here and start hitting these free throws. All right, so here we go for Boston. Free throw attempt is up. Missed the first one. Boston is leaving so many opportunities right now out there. In a game of this magnitude, you're 14-23 from the free throw line right now. They are a better team than that. I mean, you're leaving points on the table right now. Oh for 2 at the free throw line. Are you serious right now? 4 minutes and 55 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Curry with it here for the Warriors. They're trying to pull the curtains and turn the lights out right now in this game. They're up by 10. Give it to Steph. Steph puts it up there, gets that one to fall, and Steph does what Steph loves to do when he's got the lead out there. He's just going to go out there and start celebrating on you. And so what is going on? What is going on? Well, I'll tell you what, though. Boston, they should be embarrassed right now. They should be embarrassed. And well, right now the Celtics are calling the full timeout, and so one thing we know for certain is that it's looking like JB's prediction of Boston in 6 is about to go down the drain when this is all said and done. But again, at the commercial right now, Golden State's up 91-79. All right, so Curry's got 14 points, 0 for 7 from three-point range, but he has guys with him tonight, and that has been the difference there. Meanwhile, Boston has just been in a slump for most of this game, outside of the third quarter. They inbound the ball. Smart has it up top. Kicks it out. Tatum's got it versus Wiggins. Gives it up. Brown's got it. He's going to shoot the three. He missed that one. All right, Golden State here with the rebound. Look at field goals this quarter. Boston 1 of 9. When you shoot like that, you're going to get the results they have right now. Curry shot it. He missed it. Tatum's with it. His team down by 12 right now. 4 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Missed that one. I mean, I felt like he's been short pretty much all game long. I mean, I don't know if he's tired right now. I don't know what it is. Let's see. Braden says the Celtics look gassed. Allen says Boston let me go. Let's see. Boston let me game go because missed free throws on that's right. Missed free points on free throws and not stopping key plays. And so they lost their composure. We had 2 techs in this game, one by Umad, one by Smart. You had the turnovers and stuff. It's just a lot of things they got to straighten up before they're home for Game 6. But luckily for them, they will be home for Game 6. So hopefully you get it right in front of your home crowd. But yeah, this one's going to go Golden State. And so Big Al almost turned the ball over. JT steps up for 3, sinks that one. 93-82 right now. 11-point game right now. Steph has it. And Peyton II, he gets 2 more points to his total, 95-82. Brown's got it. Gets it down low to Smart. And we're going to get a foul here against Draymond. And so Draymond very animated right now. If that was Boston, that would be another tech right now. If that was Boston, that would have been another tech right now. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. Let's see. Braden says Andrew Wiggins has had such an underrated series. And so, yeah, absolutely. I mean, when you're playing next to guys like, Steph, Clay, I mean, you can go out there and ball out, but it's going to be understated because nobody's really going to give you the credit. But he has been very impactful. His impact has been huge. Those 24 points, they've been meaningful 24 points. His ability to go to the basket whenever he gets the matchup that he likes has been critical and sustaining the success rate of this game for the Golden State Warriors. But again, right now we're currently at the commercial here in the fourth quarter with 3 minutes and a second to go in the fourth quarter. Golden State right now up by 13. And so Warriors just called a timeout. And so looking to hold on for this one. They've outscored Boston in this quarter 20-8. And so when you play like that, you're going to lose 9 out of 10 times. The only way you win is if your opponent does worse. But make no mistake about it. Boston lost this game. This was more Boston losing the game than anything. Let's see. Braden says that wasn't a foul on Green. Oh, look at that. First player to foul out 3 times in a single final since 2000. All right, so here we go right now at the free throw line. Marcus Smart. Figure this free throw attempt up. Gets that one to fall. Let's see. Allen says it'd be a game 7 Boston win at home and all come to game 7. I'm calling it. And Golden State wins a close one. So you got Boston winning game 6 at home. Then you got game 7, Golden State winning a close one. And so at this point, the way the series is looking, I think it can head that way. I really feel like it can head that way. Game 7 at home, a veteran squad that has guys, core guys that have won a championship before and know how to win the big situation. And looking at Boston real hard tonight, their turnovers, their mistakes, their mental lapses, their lack of composure at times. It's just, I mean, when they're hitting, they're hitting. But when they're not, they're not. All right, but down by 13 points right now. Jason Tatum steps back, shoots the 3. Airballs it again. How many times are you going to airball it, bro? How many times are you going to airball it? This is embarrassing. Just keep walking. Go to the locker room. Just go to the locker room at this point. Just keep walking. Just keep walking. I mean, how many times is this man going to airball? I mean, right now, his status as a star is a little shaky after all of this. Wiggins with it. Wiggins doing what he does so well, driving to the basket and then dunking. Look at that. Braden says Andrew Wiggins with the hammer. Yeah, I got a feeling once this series is over, there's going to be no handshaking the other team when this is done. Like this is, there's going to be no sportsmanship shown when this series is done. Yeah, Wiggins went in there with bad intent from the get-go. White would have been better off just stopping where he was. It would not have made a difference, and he wouldn't have got the ball slammed in his face like that. All right, so Brown gets the free throw to fall there. It's 99-85. All right, so Brown gets that one to fall too. Back to a 13-point game, 99-86 right now, with less than 2 minutes to go. So we've got Curry with the basketball right now, going to cross half court. They switch defenders, gives it up, kicks in the corner. Steph going to take, Clay for 3. Clay gets that one to fall. Okay. It's just been that kind of day for Clay. 21 points. And then Smart, he lays it up, uncontested. They inbound the ball here. Wiggins has it now. Gives it up, gets it back to Wiggins here. And now Steph going to take the 3. Missed that one, but they tip it in anyways. 104-88 right now. And so Celtics call a full timeout. And so, wow. Let's see. Braden says that's game. Allen says, I hope it's not like the Pistons versus Bulls when the Pistons walk to the locker room. And so the way this game is going right now and all like that and all the chirping that you're hearing, coming from between guys like Draymond, Marcus Smart, Umad, all those guys, I could very well see a scenario similar to that taking place, honestly, between them. I mean, I'm not feeling the sense of that competitive respect that you have for someone that you're going against in the finals. I'm not really feeling that right now. I feel like that went out the window early on when Draymond was just getting up under everybody's skin at this point. I mean, I can see these guys walking off the court. Probably not all of them. There's probably going to be someone that stays, but for the most part, something along that line is what I'm anticipating. Depending on who wins, though. Depending on who wins. I think Boston will be worse sports about losing than Golden State would in this sense. All right, so for the remainder of this game right here, the last minute and 10 seconds here. Let's see, Celtics with the basketball here. You've got a bunch of the reserves in the game here to run this out the rest of the way. So, yeah, so Golden State up 3-2. And so now they're going to put the pressure on Boston in a pivotal Game 6. It's so close that Steph, he can taste it right now. Meanwhile, Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart, those guys, they look like, wow, like this can't be happening. All right, so we got some free throws coming up. Missed that free throw attempt. All right, so 1 or 2 from the free throw line there for Boston. Getting some more meaningless points right now. Golden State with it. A minute left to go here in the game. Working it around the perimeter right now. Going to take the three-point shot. Going to miss that one. Celtics get the rebound here. Most importantly, the clock continues to run. Got 48 seconds here. Bounce pass. Kicks it out. Three-point shot. Missed that one. Offensive rebound. And going to be a foul there. 37.2 seconds left to go. And so Boston, I mean, outside of the third quarter, that was really the only outlier. You take away the third quarter from this game, and Boston did not really show up tonight. They did not show up tonight. They got themselves to blame. And then you fight back into it in the third quarter, but then you forget there's an extra quarter left in the fourth quarter, and things just go down, just go bad. They just go bad. I mean, Boston played so bad that the fact that Golden State went 9 of 40 from 3-point range, you know, it did not hurt them at all in this one. And so, let's see, Warriors with it here. And so, but basically, that's it. Golden State up 3-2, guys, 3-2. And so, yeah, final score right now is, let's see. Yes, so it's going to be 104-94 right now. And so, that is our final score. So congratulations to Golden State. Congratulations to your team, Braden. You guys won a pivotal Game 5, and you know what they say. You know, when you win Game 5, you typically win the series. But Boston, they're going to be looking to see if they can redeem themselves here in Game 6. We will see. We will see. Let's see. Braden says, let's go see you for Game 6. And so that's right. See you guys on Game 6. So JB will be back for sure. And so I'll set up that stream later on. But yeah, appreciate you guys for coming out and joining me for this one here. You guys enjoy the next couple of days and stuff until hopefully I see you guys again for Game 6. But if not, then enjoy the rest of your week. But with that being said, thank you guys so much. Congratulations again to Golden State taking the 3-2 lead. And now next game, if Golden State can win Game 6, then they will be your NBA Finals champions. We will find that out. Let's see, Braden says, and good night, JB. So, yeah, good night to you too, Braden, everybody else. Old Man and Company, Alan, all of you guys. Thank you guys for coming out. It's been great. It's been real. Let's see, Old Man says, another great stream, JB. About to get some sleep. Got a doctor's appointment tomorrow. Best of luck to you, old man. Hoping the best for you, most definitely. But appreciate you for coming through once again. And so, yeah, it's about time I get some sleep as well. But, yeah, you guys take care and see you.